CNP Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run, Borston Baked Beans is the only one.
I'm afraid I can't come down.
All right, how does this sound? Oh, I'm sorry.
All natural, all good.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural. We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen. See, I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show...
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable. They are? What an unexpected twist! You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Reminder, prolonged exposure to germicidal fumes kills brain cells.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us. Hey, I didn't write this, just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come. I just got chills. But still, you'll not stop me now. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma. And I spent 3 hours learning how to pronounce them. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers because this is the end for you. Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That was fantastic. With actors like you, who needs writers? Let's take 5.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me. That was brilliant stuff. Do you write your own material? Amazing. Just firm up that jawline, and you'll be a triple threat. I'm gonna have to fire the writing staff. What do those anemic fuckwits know about dialogue anyway? I'm thinking a whole new script. More pirates, bigger explosions, you flicking a Stogie Slim into a barrel of gasoline. Marketing says that kind of action sells tickets. Here, this is for your work today. I'll be in touch once we get that script.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
So, how many times have you seen Terror on Monarch? Terror on Monarch loses its appeal after the 5th round.
Vacuum pack full. Emptying sack and replacing filter now.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along. What in the law's name are you on about? Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Sparkling!
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Move along. State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high-priority HHC business only. If you're not clear to know, then I'm definitely not clear to tell you. Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Do we really need all the security? Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench?
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking. Forgive me if my manners don't live up to the standards of an interloper who accosts total strangers in their own neighborhood. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness. What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse. Oh, do spare me your petty judgment. It's beneath me. Millions and millions of bits beneath me. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair? Only if I win it. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
On standby for instruction.
Ah, see? This is why Auto Mechanicals should provide all our labor and services. They're so agreeable. Where did you get this one anyway? It looks like an antique. Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you? Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs. The same way bits my... Now... Well, he did... It was... You're welcome.
Initiating self-cleaning cycle.
Is Mayfield still drinking?
Ooh, down there, the new ship. Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
But what would they be doing here? And how did they ever get permission to land?
Perhaps we'll finally get some excitement after all.
That's the last of them.
Finally.
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the... When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection.
This feels like a death center. I just have to escape.
Don't forget to properly dispose of all corpses in a board-regulated safe compacting container.
System alert.
Alan's no longer alive.
Sanitization incoming! Substance is resistant to cleaning efforts. Performance evaluation is failing.
Unexpected beginning security area.
Wrong tools for the job. Body bag required. New customer. All germs and contaminant, invasive contaminant detected.
Beginning security. Now switching. processing.
Dirt alert! Dirt alert! Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled. Sterling is this unit's middle name.
It seems that the robots have killed all the workers. It wouldn't have been the first time a robot has done that. Hole in the wall.
Neutralized.
System.
Preparing to neutralize and sanitize. Cycle complete. Hands on the jaw. Mega massive.
They're all locked, so stupid.
Fight dirty. Clean up the competition. This unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill germs. You make it through and resuming passive mode.
All these materials. It's like they were left here for me. It's a lot of bones. It's the bone zone. Lovely, a door I can't go through. Got you. These ones are named, they're not just Sprat. Well, some of them are. Maintenance tunnels. Was this here the whole time? I never even saw it. I hate that I never saw this.
Oh, what are you doing here? Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I? I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so
Oh, that's
what if
awkward.
I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then. They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals. Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course. Well, to maintain things and not to deal. Therefore, oh, well, so not there. Something.
I guess I'm gonna go collect the bodies. Because I killed them all. Intentionally. I didn't realize they were part of a quest. I mean, I did find out all they had names, but... Oh look, I didn't kill them all. One left. Couldn't find that one. I didn't even attempt to kill that one. That one's just dust already.
Please allow this unit to dispose of any and all biohazardous waste material.
He wasn't here the last time I came through here.
any luck finding my sprats. Truly? Why, this is marvelous! Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent misfortune. Nevertheless, it's good to have them back. Thank you for your help. I'm afraid I can't spare much, but I hope you'll accept this. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Yes, good for you.
A UDL security attendant is all.
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Halcyon Parcel Service is the most dependable parcel delivery service in the colony. You might even say we're part and parcel of Halcyon's commercial enterprise. That's just a little parcel joke.
Yeah, I got that.
Nope, just parcels. We don't deal in packages.
The same thing.
It's very technical. Halcyon Parcel Service strictly adheres to the standards and definitions of packaging as outlined by the Executive Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. We can ship all the parcels you want. But if I start shipping packages, I could get into some real trouble. Handcuffs and hard labor trouble.
Uh-huh. That's the room I want to get into. How I'm going to achieve that, I don't know.
I'm
but
afraid
I want to.
can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
Ooh, I want them. How do I get in here? It's lockpickable. Okay. So killing that guard won't do anything. Which is what I was about to do. It's raining. It's raining and pouring, the old man is snoring. I love the rain.
Warning! Rock stuck in trap. Warning! Twig stuck in trap. Warning! Mangled sprat entrails stuck in trap.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, there. I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs. It is going well, I hope. I knew it. I just knew it. What a disaster. Did you get a good look around? What was it like? Truly? That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. I can't believe they kept this from us. From me. The nerve. The audacity. Here, take your payment. I have to fetch my things. I don't care what I have to do. They'll give me luxury or give me death.
Preparing body bag for use.
Preparing body bag. I want to follow. See where she goes. Oh, she goes in a room I can't follow. That's dumb.
Those wastrels in Emerald Vale have all abandoned their...
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today? Typical. Why don't you come back when you're ready to actually make a delivery?
I have a new quest. Well, I thought I did, it didn't show up. Retrieve the minister's parcel. Elevator music. Did you know that elevator music is copyrighted? Most elevator music, anyway. I don't know about in the game, but IRL, it's copyrighted. Of course, it's in the room I can't get into.
You must think you're pretty tough. I bet I could take you.
I don't think he could, to be honest. Doesn't seem to be another way in. I have to go through that door. Which is not something I'm able to do right now. Because my lockpicking isn't high enough.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium. Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded. I've always been fascinated by birds. The other thing about... Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Not
and
really.
Then there's the way... Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Not really.
The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Fair enough.
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts. Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there, you know? Just afraid not.
Awesome. I'm not gonna wait for an elevator, I'm just gonna fucking teleport there. Elevator takes too long.
Spacer's Choice pre-sliced bread. It tastes fresh because it was.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times. Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. Yep, I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks. That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka. Cheers to me! Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another? It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop. You sure sound like you know what you're talking about. Okay, here goes. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast?
Preparing bodily waste. Collection receptacle.
I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down. Ah!
Beauty volume now. Toxic contaminants detected.
Why are you attacking me?
Health alert. Preparing body bag for use. Centrifuge mode activated.
That's a big gun, bro. I don't want to retrieve his parcel. Screw his parcel.
Got a promotion coming. I can feel it.
Hello, my precious child.
Thought I... Hey, soldier. You can't just wander around the minister's residence. What do you think you're doing?
I can do whatever I want.
Me? I'm watching for suspicious activity. Well, when you put it that way... Look, I don't have any visitors on file today. UDL related or otherwise. I won't report this, but you need to leave.
How did you get in here? You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To speak with me? What could possibly be so urgent? If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more. Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods. Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course! It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name, but this proves it. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
If it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
It's filthy indeed, my mechanical friend. Rife with the worst sort of corruption. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense. The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look. I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help. Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
Everyone's a hostile, apparently. Well, I can't get in through this way. Why tell me about an area I can't get into? I have to go through the main door. Wentworth. Okay, well I don't know how the hell I'm getting all the way up there.
If you'd like to make an appointment, please request an application form. If you'd like to request an application...
Please step away. This entry is for high-priority HHC business only. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms? I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Lovely to know. You ready to do this, Sam? That's a lot of guards. Okay, well I don't have lockpicking high enough.
Excuse me, just a moment. I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors. I suppose that is admissible. Please try not to break anything.
Entering quiet mode. Disorder detected. Minimal.
Pretty high up over here. For Joe the quest, I'm gonna rob him of all his stuff. Don't know why he's a broken snow globe, but fair enough.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our...
I understand you're Maverick Johnston's new star. Well done.
personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby. Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
I mean, I could just kill everyone up here. That'd be fun too. Terra on Monarch. Am I technically allowed in here? Don't feel like I am.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance. Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list. What? Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. I'm so sorry. No one told me you were coming. Please, go on through. And let's forget this misunderstanding, huh?
It's literally fucking 3 levels off. That's so dumb.
What?
Wasn't me. Really?
Move along.
You move along. You're blocking my area. Move. Could just kill them all. That could work too. I'll check upstairs real quick. Another venom machine discovered. Yeah, more XP.
Alright. Hey! No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification. Let me guess. She's still holding the catch-up packet incident over Holt's head, right? We've talked to her before. She can't keep letting her special friend... Believe me. Just get out of here.
That's it, I'm just gonna kill them all.
Object is tuned to be specialist. Analysis of efforts. Wrong tool for the job. Corpse detected. This area has been sanitized. Caution! Infestation encroaching!
I really don't want to have to kill everyone.
Caution!
We'll see if it's worth carrying that or not.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157?
Let the record show that subject 23K's cause of death is cerebral vascular incident brought about by a ruptured aneurysm.
What do you think you're doing? Ah, just be careful now.
Well then.
Keep your shoulders up.
I need to get through there. Good thing there's a ladder right here, right?
What do you think you're doing? Oh, I guess, never mind.
Lovely. gonna go really well in a second. Is there any way to unseal all of this? So I can like let them all out.
Huh? Hold it right there. Trespassing in the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is punishable by death. You've got one chance to explain why I shouldn't blow you away right now. Hang on. Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
No.
No. You were in some of the demo footage. Or that new picture they're filming. You were incredible. I really want to see it. And I know it hasn't been finished yet. Tell you what. I'll let you go this one time. But you've got to go pronto, okay?
What? I've already been up here. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
What? All right. No more warnings. No!
Alert! Alert! Cleaning cycle complete.
Okay, so now I'm in the right room, I just have to get down there. Now what? Did I just kill them all? I think I did. Every single one of them is dead now. How unfortunate that truly is. I mean, guys, it's not gonna let me fast travel because everyone's apparently annoyed at me. Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm just gonna like ignore all of you because I don't want to get my thing decreased.
Anti Cleo's pipe.
Caution! Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Set for arrest. Space of
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Lovely.
It looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. Yes, I'm aware that you stole a batch of precious chemicals and destroyed an important experiment. Enterprising of you, if irritating. My scientists tell me they'll restore the damage you've done within a matter of months. But I'm not here to talk about minor setbacks. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal. Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain? We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate?
Shall I congratulate you or congratulate myself? It's a good question.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish? You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
Experimental methods for killing noxious life forms are not covered under this unit's limited liability agreement.
Well said, whatever you are. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it. You absolutely should. Sarcasm, the last refuge of the witless. The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time. The board's going to catch up to me sooner or later. This way I'll have time to set up some particularly nasty defenses. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses. Sir, it wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. suspect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny. Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the Rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Sam.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
If you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony. Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain? We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering. Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain.
Not so fast. All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expecting you. Go on through.
You know, I'd been assuming this entire stay on your ship thing isn't a permanent arrangement. Part of my contract? That said, you ain't been eaten or shot to death yet. Says a lot about the stability of your future. And to be honest, I'm about sick of sleeping on bar stools. So how's about this? You keep letting me stay on that ship of yours, and I'll keep shooting at the things you point at. Perish the thought, Captain.
Oh, we're back up here. I'm gonna close the door just in case I have to slaughter them.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival. I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Guess Monarch folk ain't the only ones fucked around here. That ain't exactly an uplifting thought.
I know your face. Stellar Bay's most infamous hunter. How curious that you've thrown your lot in with the captain. Monarch may harbor delusions of independence, but make no mistake. You are a part of our colony. If we fall, Monarch falls with us. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse. But there is a way to save it. We need to talk about Emerald Vale. Thanks to your meddling, Edgewater is without power. Operations have ground to a halt. You've left us with a useless town draining our resources. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
I will hunt beasts until I'm out of ammunition. And then I'll fight a good long while after. But I am not about to mow down a crowd of innocent people.
Then I suggest you find your courage. Or pretend you're hunting beasts. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you. Edgewater is beyond saving. We're going to have to erase the town, but we're going to do it systematically. You were in the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. Do you remember what you discovered there? There was an accident at the Emerald Vale geothermal plant many years ago. Automechanicals turned hostile and slaughtered the plant's workers. Tragic, really. In fact, Spacer's Choice manufactured the incident for an insurance claim. They outfitted their mechanicals with a termination protocol, which is exactly what we need. The insurance claim has been locked in committee for years, but the individual responsible for the accident was promoted for lateral thinking. I'm arranging for a delivery of mechanicals to Edgewater. These mechanicals have been equipped with the same termination protocol, which must be activated from a terminal in the plant. Once the mechanicals are finished cleaning out Edgewater, I'll need you to go in and clean out the mechanicals. Understand? One last thing. Spacer's Choice sent a team of soldiers to investigate your little misadventure in the geothermal plant. Tread lightly. Report back to me when the job's done.
Oh, I don't have to kill her. I get to slaughter more people instead.
What's up?
are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Time to go slaughter a bunch of innocents. I know Sam doesn't care, but all the other people do. I'm actually going to go back real quick. Get my reward.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Adjutant Akande has instructed me to reward you for information leading to the arrest of Phineas Wells. Please allow me to extend my felicitations on a job well done. Quite so, madam.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati
Yeah, I don't care what Felix and Parvati are up to.
discussing the latest. We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. I think I'll initiate.
Oh, time to go slaughter them all. Didn't even know this room existed when I first came here. I only just saw it just now. Hey.
That's the last of them.
not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. This area is currently experiencing a surprise audit. Turn around and head back to your designated workplace or domicile. Damn it. You're with our claims department, right? Don't let me get—
Watch it, we're almost bonus. Good score, Cap!
I'm glad I got XP for it before I killed him.
Time to take out the trash. One order of frickin' fan coming up.
I love how he has no idea what I just did.
Flawlessly finished.
Hi.
I saw something.
I get XP for every time I kill someone, so I'm just gonna go around and slaughter them all. Hi.
This area has been sanitized.
Here we go!
Fight dirty. Clean up the competition.
I think he just likes spraying people with acid, to be honest. That's his favorite thing to do.
Muting volume now.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing, obviously.
You're lucky I've already built my boat. Got my sights on you.
Good for your sights. As soon as you stop walking, I'm gonna loot your fucking inventory, so.
Purified.
You do more damage when you hit him from behind and when you're sneaking.
Putting trash in
I don't know how you lived. The other guys didn't. You did somehow. Is that a leg? It is.
unit's air purity sensors are indicating a lethal level of inebriation emanating from a nearby organic source.
Please, you think this is bad? You ought to get your sensors recalibrated. Here they come. Everyone all right?
Now we leave like we were never here. These guys are all like base level, so like they're all gonna get one shot without a power swing.
Invasive contaminants. Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
These bright red lights are hurting my eyes.
Clinic sweeping.
Industrial Spain.
Covering you.
Not really stealing now, is it? There's nobody left alive, how can it be stealing?
When I was stranded in Emerald Vale, I simulated a number of hypothetical scenarios in which Edgewater met its demise. Death by automechanical was number 57.
Curious to know what number 51 was.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I've just been informed that the problem of Edgewater has been permanently resolved. You should be proud of yourself, Captain. You're on the verge of making history. There's just one last job I need you to do for me. I've made arrangements for you to journey to the Hope. You will board your former colony ship, reactivate its navigation systems, and skip the colony ship into orbit around Tartarus. Once the Hope is in position, we will have everything we need to begin healing the colony. I have the highest faith in your abilities, Captain. You and I are going to save Halcyon together.
Okay, then. So, I have to travel to the Hope, right? For both people. And then there's going to be two different things to do once I'm there. My place is all decorated, look at it all.
Welcome back, Cap. How can I be? Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind? No, it was my... I should have... He asked... Captain, I have... Alex... I have not... I asked... How...
To the Hope. Typhoon and Tartarus. There's like four planets I've not been to yet.
Reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra too. Or the sun.
Or the sun? That's nice. I think crashing into a planet is better than crashing it into a fucking sun. At least if I crash into a planet I might survive. Crashing into this sun I'm not surviving. Okay, Hope's comms, Hope's auxiliary power.
Anything about waking a derelict ship puts me on edge, Captain. Hope you know what you're doing.
New employee?
Welcome aboard, Captain. Mizukande messaged ahead. I wish this place were in better condition for you, but we're in a bit of a bind. Seems the damn auto mechanicals think we're intruders. Do I look like an engineer? Alls I know is, they're shooting anyone who ain't Hope Crew. We shut off the main power, so they're disabled for now. If you go hooking your ship up, I suspect they'll recharge. And that means trigger-happy auto mechanicals. I'm not going to get in your way, but I'm also not going to send more of my staff to their deaths.
Well, that's nice.
We tried that. Didn't work. Something about our faces not matching up. We stored what cards we could find in the badge station to my right, but it's locked off. Can't just hand over Hope property. Sorry. What? Come on, I'm just following protocol. Ugh. Fine. I'll have someone unlock the door. But if anyone asks, I'm telling them you broke in.
Did it say gold plasma cutter? It did. 390. A new weapon. That just leads out there, which means I could have skipped him altogether.
Like wrapped among the rocks. kick them down.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of things that need to be hacked or taken control of just based on all of this stuff I've been finding.
Oh. Intruder alert. Error. Whole crew data not found. Identify yourself. Error. Hibernation pod access is illegal. State your employer. Register. A fine of 10,000 bits will... Your uniform has been rated 82% clean.
Poor bastards. They're never gonna wake up. The least we could do is bury them.
Hello.
Performance breach detect records indicate you have already been identified as non-standard personnel. State your purpose. This unit is in perfectly functional condition. There is no need for a service request here. Affirmative. Thank you for your cooperation.
Unlock all the doors.
Centrifuge mode activated.
I am a storm! Nothing like a good tussle.
Just so many ID cartridges. I'm not sure we need this many, but fair enough. That room looks fun.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed?
No.
No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
Body bag dispenser empty. Please replace sac reel before disposing of any corpses.
Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself. Error. Hibernation. Registered.
I have so many of these hack things that I've used barely any of them.
Resuming passive mode.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Speed setting. Maximum capacity.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Certainly. You may skip the Hope to Tartarus, as you were instructed to by the adjutant. Doing so would bring the Hope within close proximity of Phineas Wells's orbital lab, allowing him to access the colonists frozen within. Your act would be immediately noticed across Terra 2, as the colony ship Hope abruptly enters into the planet's rings.
Wait, are you leaving me with the Hope's computer? You have no idea what it's like to converse with him. Imagine, simulate another organic jostling your circuits when he tries to... I mean, I'll be ready when you are, Captain.
Hey ho. Fucking Ada going on hand with all of them.
Are you sufficiently prepared for the task at hand? Are you sure? That is extreme and also potentially kill. Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to Tartarus. I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I wanna die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Admitting a deficit? My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
And then, boom, and it's gone. Just don't hit a planet. Cool, we didn't hit the planet. Because that was a real Ross ability.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Tartarus's orbit. The board has initiated contact. I believe they're eager to speak with you once you've returned to the ship.
Ugh.
Okay, so like half fast travel, I actually have to run there.
Records indicate you have already been identified as Error. Binary detected. Binary has been deprecated since the invention of Triplinary. More bits. We appreciate your
Felt anything like that. How many years?
Matey's not going to be
You have a
happy.
message from Adjutant Sophia. Captain, you have an incoming transmission from Tartarus.
Attention, Captain of the Unreliable. This is Chairman Rockwell. I'm on Tartarus and, we need your help. That crackpot scientist has caused a riot among the prisoners and unpaid laborers. It's a law-damned bloodbath down here. As if that weren't enough, he's gone and taken Sophia hostage. I'm not gonna mince words. The situation is dire. I need your help. Make haste, Captain. We're losing men by the... Oh, fuck. Fuck! They're at the door! I need to hide. Hurry!
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Oh, lovely.
So long as I can recall, I've been eager to get back at the board for fucking my life up. Here we are about to go rescue them? They better shower us in riches and accolades.
I don't care much for Adjutant Conde, but if she dies, all our work goes up in flames.
Captain, your service to the board has been invaluable. If you wish to claim your rightful place in Byzantium, you must help them crush the riots in the labyrinth.
Hey, don't look at me. You already know what I think about the board.
They can't stab you in the back if I'm watching it, Captain.
Whatever may await you, it's best not to dock at the prison until you're sure you've settled your affairs and closed out any unfinished business.
I'm with you to the end.
I ain't abandoning my crew, Captain.
Reminder, this unit is no longer under warranty.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
What should I upgrade? I don't know. .103 for his melee. We'll give him that one. What's his gun? Grenade launcher at 162. We got 22, 26, 31, 38, 43, 63, 67. Okay, helmet is 41. Okay, so he's fully geared up. 151. $429 is the highest so far. $29. 49. 48. 48. 276. 381. 31 and 34. And I can't change sound. $39 and 51. Don't I have a crafting machine somewhere? Yeah, there it is.
Something busted, Captain?
Issuing sanitation tip. Thank you. Cut this area. All SAM units.
Hey, Cap.
What do you need? I don't know how we're ever gonna see eye to eye, long as you're working for the board. Why? You got a ship. You got the run of the colony. So tell me why you're bending a knee in front of the adjutant. I ain't asking you to do anything for me. I'm asking you to do the right thing. And if you can't, then we're not gonna be on good terms. Never mind. Let's just move on.
I can't take its armor off. I was going to take it off and then get rid of him.
What do you need? Hey, you're the...
Then we'll talk to Ada before we leave.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of... What part of the colony? Ah, yes. I'll be here.
So there's 3 planets I didn't get to go to.
Captain, I am pleased to inform you that we have successfully landed on Tartarus. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return. Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you return, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
You're the backup, right? From Akande? Thank the law you're here. These bloodthirsty sprat bags have no respect for the law. We're pinned down. I don't understand either. It's not like I tortured them or anything. That was somebody else's job. You've got to help us. Please, kill them. Summary justice for the whole lot. Their biometric ID? I could transmit it. But that'd be against Protocol H927G. If anyone found out, I'd get thrown into a cell right alongside these damn prisoners. I'm never supposed to violate protocol. Never. Stay safe. Tartarus.
Transmission terminated. How can I be? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Let's do this.
did right by us once. Now it's our turn.
What was that?
Forward for groundbreaker.
Caution! Infestation approaching!
Libations on me, folks. Stay down, hullhead.
Dump the body for the rest of the garbage. Wasting my time. What was that? Take him down! Trying to find cover.
Dirt! Alert!
Serves you right.
Blast one off! What the heck?
Incoming, Captain!
Clean up the competition! Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
I presume that's so if I wanted to do it stealthily, I could have.
Area sanitization assessment. The Labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification. Easy peasy.
I've got to admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
That's nice of you.
Whew. We have a lot of shooting to do, Captain.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. I would have liked to get up in there though. How do I not have a prisoner ID yet?
Entering quiet
Sublight
mode.
has arrived.
kid. A little bird told me you could use our help. I said I owed you one, and I always pay my debt. We are about to lose our favorite vice president hung out to...
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Here we go. Nice hit.
They're neutralized. Customer, do your right. Substance is resistant to
Here we go.
Why you? Oh, okay. I didn't mean to attack you.
Warning. Crew member requires maintenance. Analysis of efforts. Wrong tool for the job. Bag required. Dusty.
I'm not running out of ammo now. With over 3,000 ammo in this gun, I'm not going to run out of ammo anytime soon. Oh, hello.
Preparing to neutralize and sanitize.
I pressed the heal button and it did nothing. Thank you, game. Thank you. When you press the heal button and it does nothing. It's just the best. I'm just going to go and slaughter my way through this whole area. I'm still skipping it. Still going to go through this way though.
Area filth level assessment. Disgusting! On the job!
Depends what you define as alright, but I suppose.
Muting volume now.
Did anyone see you come in here? Law, help me. I'm gonna die. They're gonna kill me. I was supposed to fix the gas system. Now I'm hiding for my damn life. The FPS. I fixed it, mind you. I'm not gonna die not having done my job. But I can't go release the gas without authorization. I'd be fired. No, I'd get fired for that too. Just, I'm gonna hide until this blows over.
Job fulfilled.
I had to deal with trash. Trash was in my way. That didn't deliver the gas, did it?
Customer, all germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
I don't know, that's what it would do. Oh my.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
I don't want to accidentally shoot the wrong person, so I'm just gonna let them fight until they're all dead.
What was that?
Purified. I love this guy. I don't know where you got a flamethrower, but I'll take it.
What was that?
This area has been sanitized.
I'm not going any further ahead until everyone's dead. That rhymed. It wasn't even meant to. Looks like we're good.
You are in for it now.
Aha. This looks like a wonderful room. Don't know what they're trying to record here, but looks nice, I guess. Prisoner facial restraint. Fair enough. Final floor. Time to kill the rest of these turds.
Speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and...
Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity. Object is tuned to be speckless. Warning. Crew member requires maintenance.
Crew member fell off a cliff. No maintenance needed about that, she's just dead. Not really anything down here. I was hoping to be more.
MSI won't let you down!
Difficult job ahead? Consider equipping a pack of SAM's special solvent stain-out remover. It's ruthless on residual blood splatter.
Take a breath now, folks. Once we're up there, I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
You know, I could have sworn I tested you for hearing loss. Because I did say skip the Hope to Terra 2. Terra 2, not Tartarus. We could have saved this colony, you know. That was always the plan. I revive you, you do as I say. I tell you to go there, get me this, shoot that, and you do as I say. If you'd just listened to me, we could have rescued everyone on the Hope. We could have been the saviors of Halcyon. But you didn't listen. No one in this damn colony ever listens. What? Oh, is this thing not working? Can you hear me now? Oh, wait a minute. You were mocking me. Unbelievable. If you think I'm going to admit defeat and throw myself at the mercy of the board, oh, you're wrong. I've still got some fight left in me. I can still bloody your nose. Don't you tell me what to do with my blood pressure. My heart rate is within a perfectly acceptable margin of failure. Don't worry about me. Worry about what I'm willing to do. Oh, I've got nothing to lose. I've got nothing to live for. But I'll tell you what I do have. Oh, I've got a gun. And I've got Adjutant Akande as my hostage. Not bad for an old man, eh? Well, yes. The adjutant is your employer, after all. I was expecting something of a reaction. Say what you will, but I can't risk letting you interfere. The only thing worse than Halcyon collapsing is this psychotic monster living to see it happen. If you insist on interfering, I will be forced to kill you. And I don't want that. I don't, you backbiting, double-crossing ingrate. I loathe everything you've done, but I was the one who revived you. I hate destroying my own projects. I've programmed the Labyrinth's mechanical warden to kill you on sight. I'm sorry to have to do this, but I can't take any chances with you. You were my greatest success, and my greatest disappointment.
Well then. That is quite the beast. You said it on site, right? So theoretically all I have to do is like not be seen. Oh, if I had 100 I wouldn't be seen.
Caution! Infestation encroaching! Centrifuge mode activated!
only way I'm going to be able to beat the guy, unfortunately.
Muting volume now. It makes leaps like a active industrial thing.
Got some tough armor.
How did I die again? That doesn't even make any sense. My settings, the game, no, it's on story, you twat.
Entering quiet mode.
Hit as many crits as possible. Oh, look at that story compared to normal. He's basically dead already. That is the first time I've had to do that, and I hate that I had to do that. I just wasn't strong enough to kill a guy. It's a fancy place up here.
Traitor!
You don't want to do this, bud. Tisk, tisk, tisk. No, I could let her out. Or... Or I could kill her myself.
Thank the law you're here. That madman was out of control. You were right to put him down. He was too far gone to be of any use to us. And what about you? You aren't hurt, I hope. Your confidence is well earned, Captain. I was right to place my faith in you.
You've
No, you
put
won't.
down the worst riot in our
Because if it
history.
gives me the option, I'm going to kill you on the spot.
colony of a dangerous madman and saved my life. The board owes you a tremendous debt. We don't have a moment to lose. We're gonna have to work together to save Halcyon, because the situation is far worse than you imagined. We've lost all contact with Earth. It's been 3 years since we received a message. We've had no contact, no signals, nothing. Earth has gone dark. 2 years ago, the Earth Directorate's frigate disappeared en route to Earth. We don't know if they ever made it. We don't know if there's an Earth to go back to.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
We must find a way to carry on by ourselves. For better or worse. Halcyon is the only home we have left. We're alone, Captain. That's all I know for certain. Whatever happens to this colony, we're going to have to deal with it on our own. Returning to Earth is not an option. I'll add... I don't... I couldn't... The Earth Direct... We haven't... Alright. Yes, we do have a long road ahead of us. But I have faith in you. The service you've done for this colony is nothing short of extraordinary. You're the reason I'm still standing here today. The board will survive because of you. And as the board goes, so goes Halcyon. It's time we carried out the program. I trust I can count on your support, Captain. I support your decision wholeheartedly. You've proven yourself the most capable leader in the colony. Now more than ever before, Halcyon needs strong leadership and a steady guiding hand. I look forward to serving as your adjutant. We're on our own now. Earth isn't coming to save us, so we're going to have to save ourselves.
I don't get the option to kill her?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The riots in Tartarus ended in a total victory for the board. Without any significant threats to challenge their power, the board asserted their control over the colony. The Lifetime Employment Program began immediately, and the people of Halcyon did exactly what they were expected to do. They obeyed. Sophia Akande converted the labyrinth from a prison to a processing center. She jettisoned the original colonists out of the Hope and transformed the ship into a massive storage facility. One by one, the workers of Halcyon surrendered themselves to the program. They arrived with their families and their friends, their colleagues and their neighbors, and then, one by one, they marched into their stasis chambers. As the workers of Halcyon slept in their hibernation chambers, their settlements became ghost towns, left behind by the board to be reclaimed by nature. Only Byzantium remained, a shining beacon of civilization in an otherwise abandoned colony. The people of Byzantium spent the rest of their days gorging themselves on their stockpile of resources. As for the workers of Halcyon, they never felt the effects of the collapse. They never felt anything at all. As the board began to enact the Lifetime Employment Program, Sanjar and Zora brought another option to the townships of Terra 2. Many workers joined MSI, bolstering Sanjar's ranks and giving Zora more forces to work with. Though none of Sanjar's policies spread to Byzantium, many smaller townships that might otherwise have been shuttered thrived under his and Zora's combined leadership. Bolstered by her status as savior of humanity, Lilia Hagen ushered Sublight Salvage to a new golden age. Her company grew bolder and more transparent over time, muddying the line between lawful and criminal for the entire colony. the Sublight family would thrive for years to come. Over the years, the ruins of Edgewater caused irreversible environmental damage to the landscape of Emerald Vale, owing largely to the presence of toxic compounds in the town's building materials. As for Edgewater's former workers, their remains provided a source of nourishment for the region's fauna, leading to an explosion in the sprat population. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide Medevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. It was only a matter of time before the adjutant sent her troops to wipe out Adelaide's town. Only one deserter escaped the massacre. He was believed to be carrying the last remaining copy of Adelaide's research. The bounty on his head remains unclaimed. While the groundbreaker remained mechanically stable, the changing times forced Junlei Tennyson to make some difficult calls on behalf of her community. The work of maintaining independence was an uphill climb, and she found herself caving to bad faith compromises with the board. Time will tell if the groundbreaker can endure. As smaller settlements were swallowed up and their workers drafted into the lifetime employment program, Byzantium continued to thrive. While its citizens lived in decadence and extravagance, a small cadre of scientists worked to solve the nutrition crisis that threatened Halcyon. No one else much noticed the townships that disappeared from the map, or the luxuries that slowly lost their luster year by year. As the board reasserted control over Halcyon, Felix came to realize that his life as an upstart rebel had come to an end. The board's victory crushed any hope for a grand revolution across Halcyon. And so Felix, once again, found himself without a purpose in life. And so, disillusioned with his former boss and with nowhere left to go, Felix left his crew without saying goodbye. He was never heard from again. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the groundbreaker. And Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. As the board began to roll out their lifetime employment program, Parvati was increasingly plagued by dreams of freezing to death, and rarely left their shared quarters. Stymied by dwindling resources, Junlei struggled to keep the groundbreaker afloat. Their relationship couldn't survive the strain. Parvati moved into crew quarters and found work servicing water pumps in hydroponics. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. Adjutant Sophia Akande was instrumental in executing the Lifetime Employment Program. Following the death of Chairman Rockwell, Sophia Akande served as the loyal adjutant to her former freelancer, now the most powerful person in Halcyon. With Halcyon's workers suspended in a state of hibernation, starvation and chaos are problems of the past. The Lifetime Employment Program succeeded in its goals, but that success came at a price. The Halcyon of today is nothing at all like the colony of yesteryear. power remains concentrated in Byzantium, but all the colony's resources serve the lifestyle of the elite, thereby transforming Halcyon into one of the smallest and most exclusive colonies in the system. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. With Sophia Akande as your adjutant, you returned in triumph to Byzantium. All of Halcyon was yours. In time, you demonstrated a talent for leadership that far surpassed your predecessor, Chairman Rockwell. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years to follow and helped ensure the colony's survival. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.